Cause I know in the mobile version that I had back in like 2011, it wasn't the single solid bar. It was this.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Versus like when I had it on DS, it was like a single solid bar.
That is weird. Oh. It's this one, isn't it? Lauder's deposition. 2 gunshots. There we go. Wait a sec, Larry. Who what? You only heard 1 bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lauder Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing after dropping his monster condom. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me, bruh. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. I'd like to see the manager. Why won't you accept the expired coupon, bruh?
Karen butts.
Yep. You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? What is like the South Asian equivalent of a Karen?
I don't know.
I asked one of my friends this.
I feel like an auntie is kind of similar to a Karen. Like the idea of like an auntie.
So just auntie?
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I asked one of my South Asian guy friends this, and his response was every South Asian woman.
I mean, I basically gave a similar answer, so, but it's like the idea of like an old, like, what is it? I was watching there was a Netflix rom-com show about like it's a coming of age story about an Indian girl. I've completely forgotten what it's called already, but at one point the narrator is like, oh yes, these are Devi's aunties, which means older Indian women who aren't related to you but can judge all of your life choices.
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that idea of like an auntie is like, that's very similar to the idea of a Karen. Now I've got to go look up what this show was because
You know, the women who you greet them with assalamu alaikum because that's the polite thing to do, and they respond by poking you in the belly and going, look at how fat you've gotten.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Brief rant. Last time I went to Bangladesh, this exact thing that I just described happened to me. And then we all sat down, and my parents were talking to this older couple, and I was just on my phone. And they were asking about all their, like, family friends that they hadn't seen in a while, because, you know, it's Bangladesh. And all the responses were, how is this person? I haven't seen them in a few years. Yeah, she's doing well. She's gained some weight. How is this person doing? Yeah, he's doing good, too. He's also gained weight. Okay, what about this person? They died, but before they passed away, they gained a lot of weight.
Yeah, that's very true.
And Mum did not understand why I did not want to spend time with them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Mr. Butch?
What?
You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
That's also a good Larry face.
It is. He makes such great faces.
What is he doing with his mouth? Like,
he's pouting.
He's making the angry Indian uncle face.
He is.
Fantastic. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot, bruh. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. Ah!
Order, and stop that booing.
I love that. Hey, Sunshine, welcome. How are you doing today? It's been a while. Sorry I haven't been able to make it to your streams in a while. I hope you've been doing well. In fact, real quick. Everyone give Sunshine a follow. The last time I watched her, she was streaming The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, which is my favorite game. And I think she's also streaming The Sims. I don't remember which Sims. It's not 4, but it's The Sims.
All of them simultaneously. That's
Yes.
a stream I would watch. Is someone playing every Sims game at the same time.
Yes. And it's mapped so that all their button inputs affect all 4 games at once.
Yeah, like you're trying to run the same game of The Sims across all of the games and just seeing what happens.
Yeah. I would watch that. I can't believe this person's name is Butts. Have you been paying attention, Kathleen? Everyone has a fucked up name. April May.
It's either... The main character's name is Phoenix Wright. Like...
In Japanese,
Yeah.
he's called Naruhodo Ryuichi. And when everyone calls him Nick, in Japanese, they're calling him Naruhodo, which is like, I see. And that's the joke, because Phoenix Wright, as in Phoenix, that's correct, right. And then, I see, Naruhodo. But it's Naruhodo with an extended O sound. But everyone just calls him Naruhodo. Yeah, my computer broke down.
It's a pun.
It is a pun.
It's a pun. Puns in Ace Attorney? That sounds fake.
Agreed. Yeah, my computer broke down, so I haven't been streaming recently. I'm on my phone. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you can get it fixed. I'm going to turn the mod things off. Where are the mod icons? Go away. There we go. I'm trying to play Sims 2. Oh, Sims 3. Ooh, that is a good one.
Mr. Butts. Every time I have to say Mr. Butts, a part of my soul dies.
Why is that? She has, and it still hasn't. It still doesn't stop being hard to believe. Fair. Sorry, why does it kill you?
Oh, just Mr. Butts. Just getting to say Mr. Butts.
Oh,
'Cause
Butts-san.
Butts.
What is his name in Japanese? Let's look that up real quick.
Let's find out.
Let's find out together. Let's go on this adventure.
Google, will you tell us?
It doesn't do the Digimon thing of having the katakana for his name underneath his actual name. We have to scroll down to trivia and be like, his name in the Japans is this. Good old Nihon.
Can you say that without the funny voice so I can understand it?
Good old Nihon.
Okay.
Cause Nihon is Japanese for Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just named him Japan? Or no, you're still looking for his name.
Yeah, I'm still looking. For
Okay,
his
I'm
name.
like, I thought you said his name was Nihon. I'm like, that, what?
No, I was making fun of the fact that you have to scroll down to the
Talina?
bottom of the page to find out what his Japanese name is, unlike the Digimon wiki where it's just there. Okay, his Japanese surname is Yahari, which is similar to Naruhodo. Because Naruhodo is like, I knew it. No, Naruhodo is I see, and Yahari is I knew it, or just as I thought.
Okay.
And his first name is Masashi, which comes from Masashiku, which means with certainty, which is the opposite of Larry.
Yeah. He's just, it's obviously a statement about his overconfident buffoonery.
Yep. You want to know what when something happens, it's usually the butts is in Japanese?
What?
When something happens, of course, it's Yahari, which in Japanese is Jiken no kage ni yappari Yahari, which yappari is an alternate pronunciation of Yahari. And that's the joke.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yappari Yahari.
That makes so much more, I don't know, like that line never quite hit for me. I was like, I don't get what's funny about it. Like,
it's because when something smells, it's usually the butts, because it sounds like butt.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, that's funny, I guess.
Yep. Do I like WoW? I never got into it. Real quick, would you like to hear the worst Japanese pun ever that I've heard? But I also love it because I understood it after like a couple of months of learning Japanese, and I felt proud of myself for understanding it.
Sure.
Let's just keep derailing the stream. Anyway, so did you ever watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX?
Yes.
You know Chaz Princeton?
Yeah.
And his catchphrase of, Chaz it up! Chaz it up!
Yeah.
The best catchphrase. So, what it is in the Japanese version of that, in Japanese, his name is Manjome Jun, surname Manjome. And the kanji for man in his name is the kanji for 10,000. And there's this running gag of no one calls him Manjome-san, everyone just calls him Manjome, and so he'll correct them and be like, call me Manjome-san, what the fuck? Which, in Japanese, he'll say, Manjome-sanda! And eventually, someone mishears him. When he goes to North Academy, they mishear him, and they think he's telling them to call him Manjome Thunder. Sanda. And then during the school duel, when he comes back and gives his great... Wait, there's more to this.
Okay.
When he comes back for the school duel and gives his great speech announcing his return and gets everyone to say Chaz it up, in Japanese, like I said, the kanji for his name is 10,000. He goes, Ore no na wa ichi, ju, hyaku, sen, manjome sanda! Do you hate it?
So he's like counting, and then he's like 1 million thunder.
Yeah, so he's like,
yeah, okay.
Because Manjome is his name, so he's like 1, 10, 100, 1,000.
Oh, okay, yes.
10,000, but my name. Yeah.
Okay, yes, that makes sense.
And it's the worst. I hate it, but I understood it, which means I have to like it now.
Which means, yep.
I was like, I get it with my couple of months of first year Japans.
My first couple Japans.
Japans. I'm so good at the Nihon goat. Anyway, let's resume.
Okay. What is it? There's like the idea that like a pun isn't funny once you have to explain it, and I think that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah. But
yeah.
You have no idea how proud I was of the fact that I got it without having to look it up. I just knew.
Yeah. It's like that the learning to understand a pun is what's fun.
Yeah.
You were listening to the radio with your headphones?
Hey, Becca. Welcome. I saw your FB tag, but I've actually been here a while. Oh, okay. I was just making sure. You were making breakfast. Nice. What did you make? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Everyone give Cynics a follow as well. Sausage and eggs. Nice. Bam. Everyone follow Cynics. She is top tier streamer waifu. She's also lewd as fuck. It's everyone has a good time. Yeah. So, thanks, dude. I'm not lewd as fuck. You are. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. we can both be lewd. Lewd does not conform to gender.
As long as you don't talk about anything really gross like hand holding.
Hey, Becca,
imagine someone talking publicly about wanting to hold hands with someone.
I know,
gross.
without gloves on, unprotected hand holding.
Jesus, no, we can't do that. Nope.
TOS.
Back to the game. Back to the game.
Terms of service. Twitch. We're gonna get banned by Twitch. Anyway. Yeah. So what? Is that crime, bruh? Oh, this is my radio. Everybody listens to the radio.
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
It cuts back to Von Karma, and he's just holding up both middle fingers.
Mentally, he is.
Yep. Waste of time. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust the mic, the camera again. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Love you, Becca. I do not accept this witness, nor his shorty testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Yes.
It's all you've got.
Yep.
Phoenix Wright, desperation.
Isn't that we can't call it that because that's every game. They have to have different titles.
Phoenix Wright Desperation 1, Phoenix Wright Desperation 2, Phoenix Wright Desperation 3.
Exactly. Desperation 2, Electric Boogaloo. Your Honor, please. Okay, I was hoping he'd like sound cocky and like confident as though he knows what he's doing. Like, Your Honor, obviously, this is an important detail in his testimony. Therefore, we must hear him out. Anyway, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, leave it to me, bruh. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me.
Phoenix is not having a good time.
No. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve, bruh. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot, bruh. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Oh, I think the meme is about to happen.
It's about to happen. You were listening to your radio at a high volume.
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? This is the free country. I don't know why I did that.
No, it's not. Japanifornia is not a free country, as we continually see through these games.
Yeah, if it were, this game wouldn't exist. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
That's such a weird line. That's probably just a drum beat. Are you saying that the entire song, all of the drumming, except for that one, was like normal, and then that one sounded like a gunshot?
Yeah, totally. That's exactly what happened. It's like, what's so like, all I wanna do is ching. Yeah, that's what was playing on Christmas Eve on the radio.
Yep. He was listening to true crime podcasts.
Mm-hmm. An all request true crime podcast.
Do people request for murders to happen? Is it like Death Note?
Yes, that's what it all. Yep, the Death Note makes a comeback as a podcast.
Yep. God damn it, Light Yagami could have done something good, but he chose to start a podcast instead.
Did you read the one shot that came out this summer? Last summer? There's like an additional one shot that's kind of set like more contemporarily, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Of Death Note?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it or read it.
It was really good.
Ooh.
You should give it a look-see.
You should link it to me later, or tell me what it's called.
I will, yeah. I think it's just called like Death Note One Shot. Let me look it up.
Okay.
Yeah. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Deathcast Pod Note. I mean, you could call it both those things. Team 4-Star has a show called the Talkcast Pod Show.
It's just called the Death Note Special One Shot.
Oh. Oh no, we're talking about the Death Note podcast that could exist.
Yeah. Pod Note.
Deathcast Pod Note. Anyway, so just Death Note one shot.
Yep.
Cool. I'll look it up after this. Wait, Your Honor! The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot.
Excuse me? DJ?
And, announcer, the guy who says things on the... Your Honor, are you serious? Anyway! What this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. God, I know that the details are important, but this level of detail is kind of asinine.
It is. It is so much.
Yep. Maga would hate the one-shot. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake, unless the DJ fired a gun in the booth. Can you imagine if that was the testimony? Larry, what did the DJ say when you heard the gunshot? He said, guys, check out this gun. Phoenix is just like... Phoenix does the Von Karma scream.
And that's how you know that they live in California and not Japan.
Yep. Good old Japanifornia.
Japanifornia.
I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Oh, jeez, Maya.
Saving time.
Yep. So you turned on the radio? Right! Phoenix! Naruhodo!
You just want to hear someone's voice, you know, bruh? You don't know what it's like out there, alone, on Christmas Eve, alone!
I can't believe, like, this is the bottom emoji. Larry bottom emoji.
Yep. Ooh woo. Be gentle, daddy. Larry
Like,
Butts 2020.
Ooh, Mr. Wire, don't bully me.
Mr. Who? Lawyer. Is that what you said?
Ooh, Mr. Wire, don't bully me.
Don't bully me.
I'm just a poor witness.
I'm not guilty. Ask my girlfriend, Kianse Bonoz.
I shouldn't have said anything. Can we get that picture of Larry and have it be Larry and Phoenix and be like,
Mr. Obama, is that you?
I'd do anything for you. Anything?
Anything
Yes, well-
for you, Mr. Obama.
Then perish.
Ah!
do you, by any chance, remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor!
Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night?
Real booming loud. Yeah, you know. Max volume. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
And you had your headphones on.
Yep.
I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all.
Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. I'm just gonna let Phoenix's voice crack because I imagine that's the state he's in right now.
Yep, he's having a bad time.
Yep. Nah, I can't prove it. But, bruh, I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? What did she say, Larry? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. This is sounding a lot like my drunk voice. Phoenix just like takes a swig every time Larry says anything because he's like, oh my god. Just kill me now. And the judge allows it because he's like, yeah, you know what? After everything that just happened, I think we could all use a drink. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Von Karma's the only one who doesn't drink. Vi? Loud, you know, if we don't ask.
Poor Phoenix.
Yep.
Fine. Very well.
The judge can tolerate his alcohol, so he's not immediately drunk.
Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
Here it comes, y'all. Here
Yep.
it comes.
Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot, bruh.
Let's save before the meme.
Before the most important line in the game.
Yep.
And if you don't screen cap it,
Oh, I'm going to.
Then-
I have my
good.
finger over the
I've been
thing.
waiting all case for this line.
Hold on. It's the autopsy report, right?
That or it's Lotta's testimony that she says after midnight.
Alright, 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Oh, right, and we have the photo evidence to corroborate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you try to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor! You hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas
Christmas!
means it wasn't Christmas!